Hey there, how you doing? Darren Berger, Gypsy-D here. I figured now that I got the module 1 and 2, it's been a while since I've even managed to get a video or anything. Been crazy busy. I hope my guitar isn't too dusty, full of gibrock dust, but been doing renovations around the place as well. So anyways, not for that. I am now going to go through the module 3 and module 4 on Justin Guitar, should I say, .com or on his site for grade 1. So in module 3, what we are learning a lot about is our minor chords. In particular, for module 3, it's E minor and A minor. That's what it is. E minor and A minor. So before we go any further, like always, our do, we must tune our guitar. So let's tune a guitar because I have not done it. Tune it down because it was high. There we go. A, that thing on. And D, that's on. G, woohoo! B, oh, B's all low. I think, like I said before, when I'm doing it, I'm just moderately doing it and rest my thumb on the other finger below the string that I am tuning to try to just isolate that one string. And then string 1. Like I said, your high E, your treble 1 is string 1. Your low string or your thick string is string 6. Might as well go through all this stuff. It's all very important stuff for beginners, especially in these first modules and stuff. You're going to want to know that stuff, and he does go through it. If I was teaching you, I would definitely go through it. There's a couple extra things I would teach you at the same time that I've learned through the other teachers on the site. But that's another story altogether. We're just going to keep with these mods best I can. Alright, so the first one is our E minor. Well, E minor is only 2 fingers, but we know it in 3 fingers. And E minor, E major is more like happy, and E minor is more like sad. Happy, sad. Okay, anyway, that's how you would try to remember a major and minor. A major is more of a uppity, happy, and a minor, I mean, is more of a down and chill, I guess is a good way to say it. So anyways, for any chord, I'm going to pick on any major chord. Make up any of your notes in your E major chord is actually your 1st, 3rd, and 5th of that scale. So in this case, it's E chord, or E major chord, I should say. So you would have your E, and then your 3rd would be an A, and then G, sorry, E, then G, then B. So any of your notes that you have in your E major chord are E, G, and B. That should be correct. So if you go through them, your top one is E. Your second one, your A chord, is actually a B. Your third one, which is your G, is now A. A, G sharp, A, yeah. And this one is actually F sharp. I think E, A, D, G, G sharp. So G sharp. So like I said, E, F, G, A, and B. Yeah, so there you go. And then the bottom one is a B and then an E, because you play all your chords if you go through it. It took me a little longer than maybe it should, but it's good practice for me and to teach at the same time. But that's what it is. Yeah, and your major scale, it's the first, third, and fifth note of that scale. So E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, or E, C, D, back to E. Well, your first is your E, your third is your, because E, F, G, so G is your third, and then A, B, and B is your fifth. So E, G, and B are the notes in an E major scale, or E major chord. Even though you're playing 6 strings, those are the 3 notes that are in there. Except you'll have a G sharp in there instead of a G. And that's also a G major scale, and how it is. It's just how it is. I'm not gonna get that. Alright, so in order to get to your minor, all you do is flatten the third. So in this case, my third is this here, G sharp. And I just flatten that, and now have an E minor. And then it's the same thing for your A minor. For your A, and then your A minor is just flattened. Alright, so those are the 2 that you have to go on. And they also introduces you to your capo. Capos are awesome, especially when you want to go with the singing, try to find the right octave. It's a really handy tool to move around on your neck. You know, even a lot of people say, oh, it's only for beginners. No, it's for beginners, it's for experts alike. It depends on the song and the sound you're looking for. How many guitars are playing? Sometimes, you know, a lot of times you can't play 2 guitars the exact same thing. It's going to sound like crap unless you're like dead bang in sync. Anyways, that's another thing that's where that practice perfectly, because it makes permanent comes into play. Anyways, enough rambling on. So that's also what comes in, and he's also introducing strumming in 8 notes, which is your up, down, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that's 8 note strumming, because you have 8 strums to the measure. Each measure has 4 beats as long as it's in a 4/8 time. Alright, so anyways, so that's where he introduces you into that, and then he introduces you into doing different ones, like down, miss 1, down, up, miss, up, you know, kind of thing. Just and different patterns that you can do to practice your rhythm. Make sure you didn't think, really important, and do it a metronome. That's what I did a lot, was a metronome, especially for that. 60 beats per minute is a good one if you can do it. If you can't do it that fast, then it means just keep on doing it really slowly until you're able to get to that speed, and then do it. Simple as that. And it doesn't take too long depending on what you're doing. F chords could be a totally different thing. There's a couple other techniques that takes time to get perfect and to really make I was happy with a few of the techniques. Anyways, still a long ways to go. Okay, so, and I think that's pretty much is what he's doing. So, he's asking for us to, and he also gets into Seven Nation Army's riff, which I absolutely love playing. I actually have some of that on. Oh, here it goes. Go to my, here, and we'll have to go take a look, see what the rest of it is. The chord changes from A to D, or A minor to D. Okay. Yeah, A minor to E, and E minor to D, and A minor to E minor for 1 minute. I can do all of those for sure. It says, you've memorized the A minor, E minor chords as well as the chords learned so far, which would be your A minor. Well, we'll start with those ones. A minor, E minor, then your A, then D, and E. So yeah, I knew those all by heart. I could actually get most of those ones without even looking. That's another thing when you're doing, you want to do one. Make sure you hit them all nice. That's your 1 minute changes, perfect fast changes. Anyway, continue on. So those are the chords you need to know. Yeah, out of control, no problem. You can get around 30 chord changes in 1 minute between all those chords. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through, I guess, one of them kind of for the 1 minute changes. Or maybe I'll just do a perfect, no, I'll do the 1 minute changes. I'll keep with that because it doesn't have perfect fast changes in here. So we'll go with the 1 minute. I just so happen to have that set up already. Alright, so we'll go from we'll go A minor to E. We'll go A minor to E. That's an easy one actually. What's the hardest one we can go through? E minor. Yeah, E minor to D. There's a good one. E minor to D. So these are just fast change, 1 minute change. But if I start going too fast, I start losing it completely. 41, 42, 44, 45, 46. And we're not going for perfect. You gotta remember. 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 67. 67. And you only needed to do 30. I wasn't looking at it at all. I feel very confident that I can get past that part. And it's the same thing for all the other chords, for those ones that what's going on there? There we go. I feel confident in that. So I got that one through, and I think I'll just continue on to what his next one is. I think I've showed you enough that I can easily do that one. You have some fun with Seven Nation Army riff. Well, you know what? We'll just play that because I absolutely. So, just a minute. Seven Nation Army, I would probably end up practicing that for about 5 minutes first, making sure I get the rhythm and stuff really, really perfect. And then I would go to my song and play it because I like that song a lot. I've been practicing a lot so that I can almost get just a few parts that are a little tricky. All right, so I'm just going to practice the actual riff because I don't. Oh, you know what I should do? I should put in my amp. We're going to put the amp in. I don't have it completely set up for that. You know what? It won't take long. Let's just turn the volume up a little bit. The gain. We'll leave the rest of it is. That should work. Yeah. All right. Let's do it up. 1 minute and finish our riff. So it's 7. However. I find, like Justy said, you gotta really listen to the song. Because the rhythm is actually difficult. I went a little bit further than I should have there, but that's the basic riff. All right, so that was fun. I can't help myself there. Okay, yeah, sure did do that. That one's full fun. All right, and you had to go playing. Yeah, a go at playing a song or two using both new chords. E minor, A minor. I'm pretty sure that I picked two songs from the actual Justin Guitar site. I'm going to play those ones. Just to say that, I can get through them. There's other ones I do have that I can play. I have A minor and E minor, and there's a few of them on my site already that I have as well. But they're more advanced, and these ones would be a little bit on the downside. And I don't play them often, but they're on a Justin Guitar site, and that way I can say, yeah, I got through those ones. I have 10 songs, something in my repertoire now that I play often that I just pull out and play. Not more realistically. Okay, anyways, so I'm going to go with the first one was Lenny Kravitz, I Belong to You. So, and we're going to keep with the 8th note strumming. I'm going to keep with just 8th note strumming because that's what you're learning in it. And I may just go with the one and not worry about the second one, but we'll see how this goes. was fun. Anyways, that's one of them. We'll go on to the next one just for the heck of it. Good little one to practice to anyhow. Another one that was Spooky. Let's jump right into it on the A minors. It's hard for me to really concentrate to do just that, because I want to do the. Fine song to play. All right. Wait for those two songs. So, the next thing on the list. I have to add those ones to the song on another thing. Mix up the video. Should be interesting. All right. Yeah, so that was it for Module 3. On to Module 4. And Module 4 is all about Old Faithful. Our first one is Old Faithful. Also brings into the metronome. Metronome is our friend. I've been mentioning him more than a couple of times. This one is not the best. Get yourself a good metronome, but hey, it works, and I'm happy for now. I will get a new one at some point. All right. So you also learn how to do Old Faithful, which is one of the most used patterns around. I use it for a few songs as well. Anyways, so it's down, down, up, up, down, 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 up, down. And the count would be 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. So 1. So technically, I'm going 1 and miss the and up, down, up, miss the 3, up on the and, down on the 4, miss the up, and back to beginning. 1 and 2 and miss the 3, up, down on the 4, your and's back up, and then back down, miss down, up, miss, up, down. And that is your Old Faithful is what Justin likes to call it, and a lot of people that I know, but it is the strumming pattern, and a lot of people will know it. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1. As you can see, my hand is constantly moving. It's actually going to my foot. I can't help anymore. It's automatic rhythm. Get used to you're tapping your foot on the ground, keeping your rhythm with the metronome, with your practice. Now, there's a lot of times you may not be able to do it completely, especially with the rougher, harder parts. You might find you're going outside, oh, you're stopped. And okay, I'm back in it. And you start going, well, it's okay, you're almost there. The harder parts aren't easy. But if you keep on getting that rhythm, it's very important. It's very, very important to your rhythms. And I can't say it enough. Rhythm is king. Rhythm is king. Okay, anyways, I got totally off base. Yeah, so it's strumming old baby. You're introducing to your thing, to your metronome. He does now. I probably introduced it a lot earlier than this myself, just for certain things. Controversial there. Oh yeah, he gets into your guitar tab and how you should know how to do it, and your beginner finger stretches, which are important as well. For beginner ones, it's up here on your 5th fret, and you just kind of do it slowly and surely around. Now you can go up as high as you want, but as you go up here, you're a lot further apart, like a lot further apart. So usually you start down here or where you're comfortable, and then once you can do your full stretch here, up and down the neck, then you go into your more complicated ones, but you start with the 7th because you got to do crazy stretches like that one. And that, when you're way up here, is very difficult. Anyways, that's your advanced finger stretch, but your beginner finger stretch is very easy to do, and is very important to the whole thing. I'm not going to get too much into that at this moment, I don't think. I will in one of the practice sessions that I do, guaranteed. Go over check the practice sessions if it's there yet. We're a whole bunch of stuff coming up anyways. Okay. So yeah, so I got all that. So now we go to module 4. That's exactly what I need. So that's a basic overview of what that module is going to be about when you're going about it. Yeah, he brings in a D minor chord. D minor chord is a fun one too. Now, there's 2 ways you can play it. When I first learned it, I was playing it with the 1st finger, 2nd finger, and 3rd finger. 1st finger on my 1st fret, or my 1st string on the 1st fret. My 2nd finger on the 3rd string of the 2nd fret, and my 2nd finger, I should say, on my 2nd fret, 3rd string, my 3rd finger on my 3rd fret, 2nd string. Is how I used to. Of course, your D chord only has 4 notes in it, and you're strumming it. You don't want that 4th one. You can get it in there, but it doesn't sound as good when you get that 5th one. You only want 1 and 4 if you can, and that just takes practice. But Justin teaches it, your pinky. And I find putting your pinky on there instead of your 3rd is more comfortable. It's just easier to do. I don't know why, but it is. So that's how I've learned it now, is with D minor that way. So he wants us obviously to learn that D minor, and D minor is the same thing as your D major. You know, your D major, it's just your 3rd that is moving. There, your third. Just moving back here, 1 fret. And then you got a D minor. Okay, and it's flattened. Your third is flattened from in your D major scale. Your third will be flattened to this. To that one, yeah. Alright, so what we need to do is you can get around 30 changes in 1 minute between those to the D minor chord. So we will do 1 minute D minor to what? We'll go D minor to A, a good one. Or D minor to E maybe. No, it doesn't even tell you here. I thought I'd written that down here. Yeah, A minor, a D minor. I knew I did. Ha 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 ha. Alright. So A minor, a D minor is what we want to play. So we're going to do the 1 minute changes. My D minor isn't as good as my other ones generally, but we'll see here. So A minor to D minor. $53. That's not bad. That's not bad. Definitely more than enough to carry on and not worry about that. So there we go. That's step 1. Done out of the way. I could do that one. All right. Next thing we got to do is you memorize all the chords, including that one that we've done before. So the only one I needed to really know is my D minor, my D minor. Look at that. I even hit it without looking. I'm impressed with myself. Alright, getting better, Darren, every day. Alright, so next thing I gotta do is, oh yes, I need to Old Faithful down consistently and comfortably with the strings with a metronome. So, got the metronome set up, and he says start off a good comfortable for you to start off with 60. So I'll have it at 60. We'll leave it at that. And I'm just going to do Faithful for 60 seconds. Should be enough time. Maybe we'll do it for 2 minutes. Yeah, we'll do it for 2 minutes. Just give it a little bit more time. Alright, so we gotta do. I'm doing muted strings. 1, 2, and 3. down, down, up, up, down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up, up, down. I'm also trying to do my accents on 2 and 3. Oh, he doesn't teach us this yet, but it's a good idea to remember. That's what you're trying to do. 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. And it can be difficult to do and listen to the metronome and have your remember. You're just looking for that perfect spot. You're not trying to rush it. You're not trying to get ahead of it. You're not trying to just find that even, steady, right there in the groove. That's where you want to be, right in the groove. Yeah, it takes practice, and some people get quicker than others. It took me a long time. Still working on it every day. All right, so that one is done. We can do that quite well. I feel very comfortable in that one. I can do it much faster. You can get through Sunshine Riff. Oh yeah, Sunshine Real Life Riff. That's like super fun. There's another song that I would want to have in my thing, and I am actually working on a little bit more so these days than not. But we'll have to go to his riff, because the other one I do it up here and then we're all over the place. But we'll go with his riff. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and well. Okay, let me start over here. I'm looking at I'm trying to do the count for you. I'm going to go right slow, and then I'll do it a little quicker. If I get 1 and 2, 1 and 2. What the hell? And 2 and okay. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3. Would you go back? I'm trying to do my perfect rhythm to it so that when I'm playing the song, it'll just kind of naturally come out. That's what I'm trying to do, so let's do it fast, and then we'll do one sport and we'll move on. Alright, so that one's that. And And then what we're going to do is be able to play at least one song decently well, most of the way through. Oh, well, then we'll do that one too. And I have actually gone to the Justin Guitar app again. I haven't mentioned it at all, I don't think, but for Justin Guitar's app, first for your beginner, it's absolutely awesome. There's only the one little drawback, and that's that it shows you the dot where to hit your beat every time, and you want to be more after listening and being in a groove for it than actually looking for a visual aspect, because in a band or playing other people, you're not going to get that. But for playing it through, make it easier and really progressing, absolutely awesome app. Not only that, you can slow it down, you can play it without the vocals, you can play with the click, you can play without the click. There's all kinds of awesome features on it. So yeah, his app is awesome for sure. And I still use it from time to time, not as much as I used to. I'm trying to whale off from that and go directly to YouTube, Spotify. I can usually get the rhythm pretty simply for easy stuff, for the easier stuff. Okay, anyway, so on to the next one, next song. I've already got it all set up as well, so it should not take me long. Where are you? Oh, yes, Chocolate Jesus. So that's the one we're going to go with, and I'm going to play it with Old Faithful. Jeez, I haven't even played this song for a long time. I don't know if I can play this. When I just picked it last, I said, oh, I can play that. I played it before. All right, let's hope I can remember how it goes. Not bad. Very rudimentary, very basic, but still had a lot of fun. Alright, so that's module 3 and module 4. Pretty sure I'm hoping that I've satisfied my teacher, Mr. Justin Sandrico, for that. Alright, all, that's it for this one. Gypsy-D out of here. Have a good one.